Have you ever found yourself questioning whether what you're in is love, or something slowly breaking you apart? Do you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells, second-guessing yourself, apologizing for things you didn't even do, just to keep the peace? If that hit close to home, take a deep breath. This might be the start of your healing. In today's video, we're diving deep into the early signs of a toxic relationship and how you can break free. Because recognizing what's hurting you is the first step toward reclaiming your life. If you're in your late 20s to late 30s and you've been through messy, exhausting relationships, or you're looking to finally find something healthy and real, this video is for you. You're going to learn how to spot the hidden patterns, rebuild your confidence, and realize that love shouldn't feel like survival. Stay with me until the end because what we talk about today could shift the way you see your relationships forever. Maybe you're in a relationship right now that leaves you confused more often than not. You love them, but you're also scared. You want to stay, but part of you keeps dreaming about leaving. You've started pulling away from friends, from family, maybe even from yourself. And the worst part, it didn't start this way. Toxic relationships rarely do. They begin with affection, compliments, even passion. Then slowly, they begin to chip away at your sense of reality. And by the time you notice, you're already deep in it. So what exactly is a toxic relationship? Let's be clear. This isn't about couples who argue sometimes or go through tough patches. That's normal. A toxic relationship is a consistent pattern of behaviors that harm your emotional well-being. It's when your sense of self gets smaller every day. Where love feels more like a burden than a gift. It's like living in a house where the air keeps getting heavier, but you've learned to breathe less just to cope. Now let's talk about the red flags, because the sooner you spot them, the sooner you can start to reclaim your peace. First up, emotional manipulation. This happens when your partner constantly blames you, dismisses your feelings, or twists situations to make you doubt yourself. It sounds like, "You're too sensitive," or "You're just being dramatic." Over time, you start to believe that everything really is your fault. Next is isolation. This one creeps in slowly. Maybe they get jealous when you go out with friends. Maybe they say your family is toxic or doesn't understand you. Whatever the excuse, the result is the same. You start spending more and more time with them and less with everyone else who used to be your support system. Then there's constant devaluation. They joke about your appearance, undermine your decisions, compare you to others, and you begin to internalize it, thinking maybe you are the problem. Maybe you do need to try harder. Another huge red flag is excessive control. They want to know where you are, who you're with, what you're doing, at all times. And if you push back, they accuse you of hiding something. This isn't love. It's surveillance disguised as concern. Real love gives freedom. It doesn't cage you in. You might also be stuck in the abuse apology cycle. There's a fight, harsh words, maybe even emotional or physical harm. Then suddenly they're sorry. They cry. They promise to change. And for a moment it feels like maybe they mean it. But soon enough the cycle starts all over again. That's not passion. That's trauma in disguise. But the most dangerous sign, when you start doubting yourself, you question your worth, your judgment, your reality, you begin to think, maybe I am the crazy one. That's how deep a toxic relationship can go. It rewires your sense of truth. So why do so many people stay, even when they're hurting? The truth is, it's not weakness. It's conditioning. There's fear of being alone, hope that they'll change, the belief that love is supposed to hurt a little. Sometimes there's financial dependence. Sometimes it's shame. And all of it is wrapped in emotional manipulation that makes you feel like you can't leave, even if you want to. Breaking that cycle starts with one thing: awareness. You have to first admit that something isn't right. That the love you're receiving feels more like control, guilt, and exhaustion. That this isn't sustainable. Once you've recognized it, you need support. Whether that's therapy, close friends, a hotline, something that reminds you of who you are outside that relationship. You'll need people who can help you remember your strength when you feel like you've lost it. Then comes planning your exit, especially if the relationship is abusive or dangerous. Don't go it alone. Safety matters. Find resources. Build a plan. Be intentional. Walking away isn't just about packing your bags. It's about emotionally and mentally preparing to take back your life. And finally, rebuild your self-worth. Reconnect with what you love. Rediscover your joy. Learn to be kind to yourself again. Because love shouldn't demand that you shrink. Should help you grow. You don't need to prove your worth to be loved. You just need to be. If you're still watching this, it means that deep down you're ready. You know something needs to change. And I want you to know you're not alone. There's a way out. And what's on the other side is not just freedom. It's healing, peace, and real love. If this video resonated with you, please leave a comment below. Even just saying, "I choose myself," is a powerful start. Share this video with someone who might need it too. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that reminds you of your worth, your voice, and your strength. Toxic relationships aren't fate. They're a pattern. And patterns can be broken. Starting now. With you.